Shopping is an emotional experience. We might rationalize a new pair of shoes later, but essentially we buy with our hearts. When it comes to shopping, it can't be more emotional than buying an engagement ring. Two people together, starting a new phase in their lives. All this anticipation, hope, love, and dreams are embodied in a small, shiny object. One ring to rule them all. In some cultures, a wedding is not just about the couple, it's also about their families and the community. Two life streams coming together, forming a river of opportunity and communion. When the COVID pandemic hit the earth, shopping became one of the activities we were not supposed to do in person. And we adjusted. Online shopping became the norm. Even when we thought that pandemic is about to end, online shopping persisted. A study by the predictive analytics First Insight found that half of US shoppers still feel unsafe to try clothes in fitting rooms, and almost 70% of them are not comfortable with trying cosmetics and beauty products in store. Instead of touching, turning, and trying the things we want, with online shopping, we only had pictures. And sometimes that just isn't enough. Humans are predominantly visual beings. We perceive the world through the senses, and vision is the dominant one. More than half of the cortex, the brain surface layer, is devoted to processing visual information. Around 90% of content processed in our brains is visual. Also, for 65% of people, visual is the main representation system. Therefore, if you plan to sell something to humans, you should bet on the visual. In this age of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, visual content is even more important. Generation Z is natively digital and therefore used to constant visual stimulation. No pictures, no sales. But pictures alone don't always represent the full beauty of the product, especially when we talk about jewelry. The beauty of the ring can't be fully appreciated without the light reflection. This is why when we shop for a ring, we want to touch it and turn it around and see all the richness of light, color, and shadow reflections from metal and gemstones. A 2D flat photograph can't show all of that. And what is even more important, we want to know how the ring looks on our hand. Some solutions draw the ring on top of the photograph of your hand. But, as we said earlier, we want to turn it around to see the light reflected from the ring. A 2D photograph of a hand with the ring can't do that. But there's a piece of technology that can. Augmented reality. Augmented reality helps you add virtual information to the real world. It feels natural. It's the same world you see all the time with some additional information. When pandemics hit, a lot of companies turned to AR, hoping it would help them retain customers and maybe even gain some new ones. Talking about the jewelry business, Tiffany made an AR engagement ring shopping experience, enabling brides-to-be to see how the ring looks on their hands. Using photo filters, they can see the ring in different light conditions. James Allen also made a shopping experience based on hand and ring photos. While these experiences are a significant improvement over traditional online stores, they still lack the interactivity of real-life shopping. That's where 3D galleries come in. And why are 3D galleries so important? They render metal and gemstones much better than 2D pictures. Reflective, translucent, and polished surfaces are rendered as realistic as possible, satisfying the needs of even the most demanding customers. You can adjust the size of the ring in all 3 dimensions, avoiding the pitfalls of 2D perspective. 3D increases user engagement. It's much more fun to turn the ring around, zoom in, and look at the ring from different angles. Sellers can get more data on products, features, and customers and make better business decisions, focusing on best sellers and getting rid of low performers. Customers love the 3D experience. It's much more fun and immersive than looking at flat pictures. Instead of using flat 2D ring photos superimposed on flat 2D photos of hands, 3D galleries offer a much more engaging experience. You can rotate the ring to see the jewelry in all of its shiny beauty. When customers are having fun, they're buying more and they return to the store more often. They're also more likely to recommend the store to their friends and to share a fun experience on social media. Other people can also try the ring, adding to the shared experience. Maybe a parent, cousin, or even a grandparent can feel the excitement of an upcoming wedding. And weddings are fun events. You never know what can happen. After a few drinks, the sky's the limit. You're probably asking yourself if this is just another gimmick that will pass in a few months. Well, no. Statista, a market and consumer data aggregator, is estimating that in 2 years, by 2023, there will be around 2.4 billion augmented reality users in the world. By the year 2027, the global market for AR retail is expected to reach $12 billion, especially in the jewelry business, where, according to McKinsey data, 21% of sales will be online in 2025. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Strong market growth of AR retail is expected in the following years. A huge sales opportunity is waiting for you. This is still a young market and has plenty of space to mark your territory. You are not alone in this adventure. As pioneers in the field, Postindustria's tech experts can develop a 3D gallery tailored to your needs and help you avoid the mistakes others have made. Our contact details are in the description. Let's make a shiny new experience together.